Right now, the entire world is gripped by World Cup fever. Millions of fans are screaming for their teams. But here's a question: do you know where this game actually began? Europe? England? Or somewhere completely unexpected? The answer is going to surprise you. But before we get into it, hit that like button, drop a quick comment, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. Our story starts over 2,300 years ago during China's Warring States period. In the city of Linzi, in what's now Shandong province, soldiers played a game called Cuju. The word literally means kickball. But this wasn't entertainment, it was military training. Soldiers used it to build agility, strength, and sharp footwork for battle. Early balls were stuffed with hair. Later, they switched to inflated animal bladders that bounced better. And here's the wild part in Cuju: using your hands was strictly forbidden. Just like modern soccer, you could only use your feet to get the ball into the goal. By the time of the Han Dynasty, things got serious. Emperors had Cuju courts built right inside their palaces. The game hit its peak during the Song Dynasty, between 960 and 1279, when matches were played in public squares and even temple courtyards across the country. Then came the Mongol invasion and the rise of the Yuan dynasty. The new rulers saw Cuju as a pointless distraction and banned it. The game slowly faded into obscurity. And here's the kicker: FIFA itself officially recognizes Cuju as the earliest ancestor of modern football. But China wasn't alone. Ball games involving feet popped up all over the ancient world. In Rome, soldiers played a rough, physical game called harpastum. In Greece, there was episkiros. And in Japan, around the 2nd century, a much more elegant ceremonial version emerged called kemari. Players stood in a circle and tried to keep the ball from touching the ground, almost like a sacred ritual. So, in almost every major civilization, some version of kick the ball existed. But turning that into an organized, rule-based sport, that happened in one very specific place: England. By the 1800s, football was huge in England, but there was a problem. Every school and every town had its own rules. Some allowed players to pick up the ball and run. Some allowed tackling people to the ground. It was chaos. Then came October 1863. At the Freemasons Tavern in London, representatives from several football clubs gathered for one purpose: to create one unified set of rules. The man behind it all was Ebenezer Morley, a London lawyer who had founded his own club, Barnes FC, the year before. Today, he's known as the father of the Football Association. That meeting gave birth to the Football Association, the FA. And the most important decision came on the 8th of December 1863, when football and rugby officially split for good. From that day on, using your hands or tackling a player to the ground was banned. Feet only. That's the exact moment association football, what we now call soccer, was born. And it didn't stay in England for long. British soldiers, traders, and sailors carried the game with them across the globe to Europe, to South America, to Africa. Football was about to become the world's game. As football exploded in popularity across different countries, a new problem appeared. How do you organize matches between nations who all play slightly differently? The answer came on the 21st of May 1904 in Paris. 7 countries: France, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland came together to form FIFA, the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. Germany sent a telegram that same day pledging to join. From there, FIFA grew fast. By 1912, 21 countries had joined. By 1925, that number hit 36, and by 1930, 41 nations were part of FIFA. And then came the moment that changed sports history forever: 1930. The small South American nation of Uruguay hosted the very first FIFA World Cup. Only 13 countries took part, and the host nation, Uruguay, won the entire tournament. Here's a fun twist. England, the country that literally invented the modern rules of football, didn't even show up to that first World Cup. They had pulled out of FIFA over a dispute and mostly stuck to playing their own home nations. From that point on, the World Cup never stopped. Every 4 years, a new chapter was written, and today it's the biggest sporting event on the planet, watched by billions. Just think about that for a second. A game that started as military training for Chinese soldiers got formalized in England and now unites the entire planet every 4 years, 2,300 years. From ancient Cuju to the FIFA World Cup happening right now. That's the real power of this sport. It's not just a game. It's a thread that runs through nearly every major civilization in human history. So next time you watch a goal go in, remember, there are thousands of years of history behind that single moment. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me which part shocked you the most, and subscribe for more deep dives like this one. See you in the next video.